What's up everybody, welcome to the Fomo Factory, happy Sunday. Today I would like to take a look at my biggest crypto holding personally. Not saying you should buy it, but you might. I don't know, do with it whatever you want. But I would like to talk about my biggest holding and why it is my biggest holding and why I have such high hopes for this project. So let's take a look at that. With that being said, welcome to the Fomo Factory. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Be part of the gang, man, and check out this crypto portfolio challenge playlist right here because you can win a full crypto portfolio, which is bloody awesome, of course, mate. But that's not for now. I would like to take a look at this project right here, Diverify. Diverify is my biggest holding. The diehard people that watch this channel a lot, they know. If you, maybe not, maybe you don't give a shit what my biggest holding is, probably. But I'm gonna tell you why this is my biggest holding and why I think this is going to make me a lot of money. And it could make you a lot of money as well. So in the first place, what is Diverify? Diverify is the biggest crypto gaming metaverse launchpad out there. All right, so if we have to take a step back first, like what is so interesting about that in the first place? Well, you have to know, I showed you this a lot, but I'm repeating this because I really want to you to know this. This is the crypto gaming market at the moment, right? We have games like Sandbox, Axie, Engine, well, it's not all games, Engine, but Immutable X, Steppen, Gala, Wax, well, all these big projects, right? And like Axie was the first to do it, but look at Axie. Axie in Infinity, I'm spelling this wrong. I don't. Look at Axie, for example. This is how Axie looks, all right? It looks decent, of course. I mean, it's not bad. It's like it doesn't says it has to be a new Halo or I don't know, right? But knowing that this is the biggest crypto game out there gives me a lot of hope because there are games looking way better than Axie. There are games having way better tokenomics than Axie. There are games having much more fun gameplay, much more accessible. The only thing with crypto is that usually, you know, and it's with a lot of stuff, if you're the first with something, then you usually are 5 steps ahead already, right? So Axie was one of the first to make it mainstream, and therefore it's so big. And it stays big for quite a while already. It's still ranked number 2 out of the complete crypto gaming market, right? Still competing with Sandbox, basically. For the rest, nothing comes really close to that, right? I mean, Engine is already more than half. So, but that gives me hope because I feel like there are so many good quality games out there. If we look at this, for example, Illuvium gameplay. And it's not all about the graphics, I know that. But compare this with Axie, right? This is how Illuvium looks. That's quite insane. The graphics are beautiful. Look, this looks like a game that could have been released on PS5 or Xbox or whatever, something like that, right? Look at how this looks. So this is really making me more bullish on crypto gaming because the market is now down. We have a chance to get into good quality projects on a very cheap price. And in the meantime, good quality projects are being born, are being built. The projects behind it, like, for example, Falcon Forged, Gala, also very interesting because that's powering, you know, not a single game, but that's powering crypto gaming, right? And if you look at what crypto gaming is worth right now, so the crypto gaming market cap, so all of these combined, right? All of these projects combined, then you'll see that it has a market cap of currently, that's not correct. I don't know why I chose this. It has a market cap of 5.5, oh, here we go, $5.8 billion. Right? $5.8 billion. If we look at market caps right here and we go to 5.8 billion, that's as big as the stablecoin DAI, for example, or Tron, or it's as big as Shiba Inu, right? Like, that's ridiculous. So crypto gaming will be way bigger. And in the list that I just showed you, there are some coins like, I think Axie will go way down the list. I think a lot of Steppen goes way down the list. There are a lot that go way down the list. But if we look here, for example, in this area right here, with the market caps of 20 million, 5 million, even 1 million, here are projects that can actually 100x and will 100x. They will do crazy, right? And it's now up to us to find them. But how do you find them? Well, Seedify launches good quality crypto gaming projects, right? Not only games, but also gaming blockchains, that kind of stuff, right? And therefore, Seedify is very interesting as a product itself. Right? They are, like I said, the leading. They are very critical to the projects that they work with. They say like, okay, we want to have that much liquidity. If you have the IGO, you must release your project then and then. And they really do that to protect the users and to make it most valuable for us. Right now, when it comes to the Seedify Fund token, because you have to have these tokens to participate in the launches that Seedify does. So in order to have this token, you can buy it on PancakeSwap, but also on Gate, KuCoin, Bybit, wherever. So you have to have these tokens. The minimum amount you need is 250 S-Fund. Then you get a lottery-based allocation. And you get a low allocation, and it's not certain that you get an allocation for these new launches, right? If you want to be certain, it will cost you some money, right? You have to have $1,500 worth of S-Fund tokens right now. But knowing that S-Fund is now sitting at 150 instead of $18, you used to have like around, well, $18,000, right? To get the lowest tier. Therefore, I'm finding Seedify so interesting right now, because these launchpads, and that's not only Seedify, but these launchpads are now so cheap. In the bull run, people will ape into this because of this. This is the ROI tracker for Seedify. These are the earliest projects that they released, and these are the newest, right? So this is in the bear market, and this was from, I think, July, August, something like that last year. So in the bull market, what they released. If you look at, this is the all-time high ROI. So from the moment you bought it into the pre-sale up till the all-time high, how much money did you actually make? Well, these things were weekly, right? Here we made it 20x, 9x, 40x, 10x, 17x, 9x, 20x, 37x, 700x, 20x, you know, 100x, again, 100x. Like crazy, crazy numbers. Like if you only participate in one pre-sale, you already have your investment back in the bull run. Right? And now it's finally, because I was really in the complete bull run. I started really buying here in January, I think, somewhere. And I was really like, God, it's expensive. And I bought a little here as well, by the way, but it's expensive. And I averaged my way all the way down. And now my buying average is somewhere around $3. So I'm still on loss on it, but that's okay, because you know, $3 compared to where it came from, that's quite of a price already. So now it's at 150. I feel like this is a very interesting play. Now we can actually get these tokens very cheap. And once the bull run comes, the price will not only go up, but we also have a great tier, so we can participate in the best quality launches out there, right? Waiting for the next 100x's. That happens multiple times in a bull run, right? So that's very interesting. So to go a little more about the price chart for Seedify, let's take a look right here. This is the price chart for Seedify. All right, and now what Seedify does. Look, if we zoom out, I have it on the hour chart. That's not working for me. Let's put it on the 3-day chart, right? If we zoom out, you'll see that Seedify came down quite a lot. It went from, like I said, $18, give or take, all the way down to 90 cents. 90 cents. I wish I bought more there, but whatever, right? 90 cents. And now it is sitting at around 150. I'm shooting this a little on forehand, so prices are kind of different when you watch this, but this is for the longer term, right? So it doesn't matter. Now, I feel like, damn, because I showed you this before, this was the relief rally in June up till August, and Seedify rallied together with Bitcoin and the rest of the currency market, but cryptocurrency market, but it rallied 270%. So what Seedify did is they gave a preview like this is what we are going to do in the bull market. You see this little relief rally? We almost do a 3x, or almost. It went from 90 cents to 330, so more than a 3x, right? If that happens in a small relief rally that we have already seen, I don't know what's going to happen in the bull market. And when CeDeFi, and this wasn't even a period where CeDeFi was releasing projects, right? Because projects don't want to release in the bear market. So let alone if it's a bull market and projects are going to release again, this is going crazy. I don't see a reason why CeDeFi can't go crazy. This is going to fly, right? So that's very interesting. Now, very technical wise, as you can see this line right here, CeDeFi is still in its downtrend, and I expect it to bottom, you know, around the area of 120, between 130 and 110, so give or take. It's not exact, I don't know, right? That's why I expect it to bottom, but it could break out at any time because it's sitting at a big support point right now as well, right? So keep that in mind here as well. Here, so yeah, if you feel like, okay, I need some CeDeFi tokens, but I'm gonna wait, you know, yeah, you don't know how it's going to end up if you keep on waiting on stuff. That's never. That's a gamble, right? It's a complete gamble. So the CeDeFi token itself has a lot of potential to go back up. If we also look one other, before I go to the CeDeFi website and show you some cool things, if we go to one other technical little thing here, then, and we put, oh goddamn, this is the wrong tool. And we put a Fibonacci tool over it. I wanted to do. Oh, here it is. Sorry, wrong one. If we put a Fib, here we go. The most important levels for CeDeFi are this. So this is the 618 and the 786. These are the most important Fibonacci retracement levels, basically. And the most important levels, one is sitting at 140, give or take, so not so far from where we are right now. So once it gets there, I'm definitely buying a shitload more. And the next one is sitting at around 180, right? And you'll see that this wick came pretty close to there, and it makes sense, right? We have this support right here. We have this resistance right here, and support here, resistance here, and also resistance here. So price wise, shorter time frame, it's looking pretty interesting to already get some CeDeFi. I think if it breaks out of this downtrend, then it's getting pretty interesting. Also on the slightly longer time frames, from now to 3 days, stochastic RSI is flat, right? Last time it was flat, we were here basically, this point, right? 150 as well, and it ran all the way up to more than $3. Last time before that, when it was flat, we'll take a look right here, it was sitting at $5. Went up to $8. So yeah, on that time frame, it's getting pretty interesting for CeDeFi to take a look at. Long time frame, I like next bull run. Yeah, $1, $2, $3. I don't mind. I'm gonna try to give you my price prediction in a second. I think I got a nice one for the people that like CeDeFi and are interested in CeDeFi. So this is the CeDeFi website. Now, I'm not saying this because I am a big holder of CeDeFi, but I'm a big holder of CeDeFi because I'm saying this. I've never seen a project work so hard in the bear market. Like CeDeFi, they release so much. There are so much announcements with CeDeFi in this bear market that there weren't in the bull market. Like, it's a relatively new platform, almost 1.5 years or so, almost. But they are so professional, and they once made a mistake with the release of SNFTS. Or a mistake, the project was kind of overloaded and they didn't see that coming, and they were really open like, yeah, we didn't see it coming, but we should have been prepared, so we're sorry, we learned from this. Team is very transparent. They do a lot of YouTube videos explaining all that kind of stuff. So they have a bunch of great advices right here. They have partners with projects you probably know about. You can scroll through this to see more and more and more and more and more. So these are probably some names that you know about. And they have more and more features all the time. So it started as an IGO Launchpad, right? So here you have the IGO Launchpad. There are no upcoming things right now with a date, but it's getting pretty interesting because they have this. This is what they did from, this is what their initial, product is, right? Releasing projects. By the way, I think I will make videos as well reviewing projects getting released here, right? So you know a little about it, because this is games for a living, and this is a blockchain as well, from what I've seen. And this is looking very, very interesting. And I think this is a project that can do insane stuff. So, you know, keep your eyes on this. Games for a living, very interesting. Yeah, I will talk about it when it's time to talk about it. So, but they got their launches coming. But now they also have an NFT launchpad. The first launches are about to come. They haven't done it yet, but they have partnerships. They released their SNFTS tokens to holders of the biggest NFT communities out there: Bored Ape, Mutant Ape, and whatever. I have to take a great look at that. So coming soon, which is pretty cool. Seedify avatars. So this is made by Seedify. If you hold these, and it's now too late if you didn't have the SNFTS token, but that's a token they just released. And I must say, by the way, SNFTS token, for the people that feel like, oh, it's coming down. Yes, it is coming down now. The SNFTS token is coming down. There are some vestings coming. People got their snapshots for this, so they feel like maybe I'm sell right now. But they released the SNFTS token. It did a 50x in the bear market. Right? If you bought it at the beginning, it did a 50x. Crazy. While it also started as an airdrop. And when it launched on the market, it went like crazy. And it's sustaining around that level pretty decent. So who does that, right? Also, Seedify avatar set. And they got all NFT projects releasing right here very soon. So this is going to be very interesting. Now, if you want to participate into the launches, not the NFT, but in the IGO, initial game offering, you have to stake your Seedify tokens. All right, but staking Seedify tokens, you can do that for 180 days. For example, that pool is now closed, so you cannot go there anymore. Why? Because Seedify says, let me go back to Seedify. Seedify says, we have a circulating supply, we have a total supply, but we don't want too much tokens hitting the market again. We want to, you know, also make sure that the price does well. They are stopping this staking pool. All the staking pools are going to close. The 180 days is already closed. The 90 days is still open, but I think from the top of my head, the 2nd of November, but maybe somewhere else, but somewhere in November, this is going to close as well. So you can still stake your tokens right there. And then after the 90 days, you get your tokens back plus the rewards. But from the, I thought 2nd of November, correct me if I'm wrong, you can't stake there anymore. You cannot put in any more money. You still have the 60 days pool. You still have the 30, 40, 14 and 7 days pool. So that's still there. All right. But that will close as well. It's not that you cannot stake your S-Fund tokens anymore to be eligible for new launches. Only the rewards are going to be different. You won't get more S-Fund tokens. What are they exactly going to do is not clear yet, but maybe you get SNFTS tokens. Maybe you get incubation tokens, because that's also something they have. They have incubation projects. Now, this is really interesting. Incubation projects, let me go back to the main website. Let me see if I can find that. Incubation. Okay. Access to leading projects. As a launchpad and an incubator, we are constantly searching for the best upcoming game. Oh, sorry, that's something else. Yeah, all right. Holders, interesting this. Holders can get double rewards by staking and farming S-Fund, and also get free tokens from our incubated projects via the seed staking feature. So if I go to my wallet right here, let me connect that. You have your seed staking section right here. For every S-Fund that you are staking, you get 100 seed staking points every single day. Every day. All right. And the more of these seed staking tokens, seed staking points you have, eventually, when all their incubation projects release and they have more lined up, they have way more lined up, you get these tokens passively. You don't have to participate in these launches. You just get them. Right. So that's also Like very interesting, very interesting. Now there is so much going on with CDFI. I can go on and on and on. If I go to the CDFI announcement channel, you'll find announcements all the time. So the 4th of November, I wasn't far from that. So now they got a partnership going on with Kawakuma. Kawakuma. Okay, Kawakuma. So that's and really, if a project releases from CDFI, then you know you can take the project seriously. So that's Kawakuma.io. You can take the project seriously. So this is probably a very great project. Now let me first go back to the yeah. So this is how it's going to look like. Actually looks pretty fucking good to me. Like, it's a simple game, but that's good. I like simple games. But it looks better than the average simple games. It's not that 2D, right? I like it a lot, all right? So they have so much going on right here. They have Medium articles where they really help people. What does the future hold for blockchain gaming? What is holding back the Web2 gamers in this play to earn the best model for GameFi? So they have all kind of stuff about that. So also randomly about crypto to learn from it. They have a new partnership from what I see. Omega Alpha has joined forces with CDFI in a strategic long-term partnership. So it sounds like this might be one of their other incubation projects. So this is a project that, let me take a look. OpenSea, okay. Oh, this might be their NFT project, by the way. Well, have to take a look at that. But there's so much going on. Soon you can, because CDFI, it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. They making their own, they have their CDFI Meta Studios. It sounds like they are making their own metaverse. So instead of just being a launchpad, it's turning into such a complete ecosystem right now. So they have this, they have that, they have that, they have that. And now they are working on the metaverse as well. I'm sorry for not being ADHD. My kid is sleeping downstairs, so I cannot talk hard. But off topic. But they're working on the metaverse as well. That's getting pretty excited. You can buy lands there. And the cool thing is you can buy lands with their SNFTS token. And the SNFTS token that they raise is going to get burned. So what the fuck, right? So really, really, really interesting. They got so much stuff going on. I really, really, really like it. If you go here, the announcement, if you follow CDFI, if you want to be a part of CDFI, at least follow their announcement channel, because every day there is something. And I'm always excited when I get a message like, oh, CDFI posted something. I'll be like, there are so many different ways to make money with CDFI, right? So one, to make money with CDFI, if you just buy the token and the price goes up. This token, this project has so much utilities with a market cap currently of $60 million instead of the $350 million last bull run, when they didn't basically add anything else than just a launchpad, right? Let alone next bull run. So you make money by just holding the token, and once it go up, no, you can sell if you want, right? That's the way to make money there. You can make money by seed staking. Right, you can make money by having these avatars. You can make money by participating in these lunches. Right, you can make money by staking, by regular staking. You can make money by farming. It's a really good way to be exposed to general crypto gaming. So if you believe like crypto gaming is going to be big, but you don't really know where to look, then I would just say, go with this kind of stuff. Go with CDFI. In this case, the video is about CDFI, but you can also go with stuff like Gala, like with stuff like Falcon Forged, all these coupling, is that an English word? Well, these projects that are overlaying, right? Not a single game. Like Illuvium looking very fantastic, but I'm just not buying this because the tokenomics suck and I don't want to rely on one game. So I do want some, but not now yet, right? So look at that kind of stuff. And once again, to end it up, still look at this. Only for the launch pad, right? Let's say you invest now, you make your money in the bull run, and you see, oh, there's a launch coming up. You participate in that launch with a good amount of money because you can, because you bought this token cheap, so you have a good allocation, right? Which other people can't get now. And it does 100x, right? Everything back in one single sale, right? And it's not just a 100x. That's the nice thing. These things were weekly, right? 20x, 9x, 40x, I can do this again, right? But even in this bear market, 17x, 6x, 2x, 2.5x, nothing x, basically nothing x as well, 8x, 22x, like crazy. That's absolutely crazy. And that's the all-time high, of course, and you get it vested, so you won't be, even if you will be able to exactly sell at that all-time high, it's literally impossible to sell everything at the all-time high because you're getting your tokens vested in a couple of months or every day a little bit or whatever, you know. But still, if you do 100x, let's say you put $1,000 in and you pull off 100x, so you have $100,000, right? But let's say you just get 20% vested at TGE. Okay, cool. Then you get 20K out of your 1,000K. Then you already 20x your investment with the first vesting. And the rest that you maybe get later, doesn't matter if it goes down. Yeah, it's stupid, but you know, you're in profit anyway. That doesn't matter, right? And that happens. 107x, 170x, 700x. Stop it. So yeah, it's crazy. And I love that transparency. I love that transparency a lot. And for the people that wonder, no, I'm not sponsored by Seedify in any way. I'm not in contact with the developers or whatsoever. I wish. So if someone from the team is watching, bro, I can cover Seedify with a lot of fucking passion on both of my channels. If you like, man, just give me some Seedify tokens. But I'm afraid this project is too big for me. But definitely go check it out. So that's where I wanted to discuss with you guys for today. For now, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Please, if you want to take the effort to just take that like button and smack it one time for me so that YouTube knows this is actually pretty decent content, would help me a lot. I would appreciate it a lot. Thanks again. And for the rest of the day, have a very nice day, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.